Magic 96, your one-stop shop for all things movies. From reviews, unboxings, and collections, I'm here to celebrate the magic of cinema. Now, let's roll the film. Today, we're diving into the highly anticipated Season 2, Episode 1 of The Last of Us. Now, before we jump into the episode itself, a quick personal note. I've never played The Last of Us games, but I always was aware of how much praise they were getting. My brother played them and told me it was one of the best stories ever in gaming. Thankfully, I went into the show without having the ending of the games spoiled, which made me an even more intense experience. When it comes to zombie media, I've always believed that the best stories don't really focus on the zombies. They focus on the people. The gore is just a bonus. I still haven't seen The Walking Dead. I know, it's on the list. But two of my favorite zombie stories are Dawn of the Dead and Zombieland. Romero's use of the shopping mall in Dawn of the Dead as a metaphor for consumerism, absolute genius. And Zombieland balances humor, action, and heart like no other. Alright, now let's talk about Season 2. Episode 1 kicks off right where Season 1 ended. Joel and Ellie are making their way back to Jackson, Wyoming. Joel reassures Ellie that the Fireflies weren't to be trusted after everything that happened at the hospital. We see them reunite with Joel's brother, Tommy, who's settled in the Jackson community. Then we cut to the aftermath of Joel's rampage at the Firefly Hospital. A small group of surviving Fireflies begin cleaning up his mess, which immediately sets a darker tone. But then, surprise, we jump 5 years into the future. Now it's winter 2028 and Ellie is 19. She's clearly grown emotionally and physically and has managed to keep her immunity a secret all these years. That alone adds a lot of weight to her character going forward. Joel, the protective father figure, has Tommy take Ellie off patrol duties, but she pushes back. This is Ellie after all, and convinces Tommy to let her go. On their route, they end up at a supermarket where Ellie gets bitten by a new type of infected. That scene was intense and hits at possible evolutions in the cordyceps virus. Also fun, or scary fact, the cordyceps fungus is real in nature. It affects insects, and that's what makes this world so unsettling. It's not just fiction, it's science with a horror twist. Meanwhile, Joel has a therapy session with Gail, played by none other than Catherine O'Hara, a surprising but welcome addition to the cast. She brings depth and warmth in a serious role. Through their conversation, we learn that Joel killed her husband Eugene, a character we never met in Season 1 of the TV show, but his death clearly still haunts Joel moving forward. The episode ends at New Year's Eve celebration, where we get a sweet moment between Ellie and Dina, who share a kiss. Sadly, that moment is shattered when a townsman yells a homophobic slur. Joel steps in and pushes him down, showing once again his tendency to protect Ellie instead of letting her stand up for herself, something that could become a bigger issue later on. Oh, and bonus points to the episode for including Nirvana's Love Buzz, a deep cut from the first album, Bleach. Such a cool music choice that matches the tone of the show perfectly. Overall, this was a strong season opener. It sets up emotional stakes, introduced a few new characters, and gave us just enough action to remind us that this world is still dangerous and unpredictable. The time jump was a bold but effective, and I'm really curious to see where they take Ellie and Joel's relationship from here because there is obvious tension. I'm giving episode 1 a solid 4 out of 5. Great performances, great tension, and a few surprises that have me eager for episode 2. What did you think of The Last of Us Season 2 premiere? Let me know in the comments. I love hearing your thoughts and theories. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check me out on Instagram at MovieMagic1996. Thank you so much for everything, and go watch a movie today.